Welcome back. A few things I need to mention before I go on. First, keep the trainer in the back row. The whip does full damage from the back row. Second, silly me, I can only catch creatures if their hit points are at 1/8 or less of its max. There is an exception to that. I'll explain that later, when it comes up. Speaking of things coming up, it's that stupid desert again. Yep. This desert, the big one. Oh yes, and a third thing I should mention. You remember the dungeon? I think it was either in Tycoon or Walls? Pretty sure it was Tycoon. But anyway, there's a pickpocket named Lone Wolf that we met. And if you free him, those treasures in Jacol Cave won't be there. Yeah. And that will ruin your chance to get a fabulous Shark Whip, which has a nice attack power and a secondary effect. Yep, lightning. Not very powerful, but still. Speaking of still, these sand tides, if we could only do something to still them. Well, we got Sid and Mid with us, but the question is, how did King Tycoon get through here anyway? Eyewitnesses say they saw him float. He floated? But there's no spell of float in this game. So, maybe he rode the wind? I don't know. Tonight's drink is Gatorade. Okay, in all seriousness. Well, yeah. Still gonna push this back. But here are Sid and Mid to give us a solution. Plot devices. You'll build a bridge. It's about time somebody thought of something smart. Yeah, because these things really suck. Call the sandworms? Oh gosh, is this gonna be Tremors? You boys will promptly thrash. Excuse me, there are two girls in the... I mean one girl in this party. Ahem. Now where was I? Well, yeah. Wait on? Now this is confusing. It says bring them on, or wait a second. Let's bring them on. If you use any magic on the sandworms, your history. It's nice that they gave us this hint. Because it sounds like a boss. And that's a bridge, alright. But here comes our boss. The sandworm! He popped out of a hole. It's whack-a-mole. What the heck? He can't decide where he's going. So we should not scan the hole. I don't think tempting is gonna work. How about some love? Well, that's a problem. Holes use dimmying if you try to do anything on them. And unfortunately I forgot to catch something, so I could release it. So that leaves me to plan B. Completely miss. So yes, in the desert you get dust. But that still hits the holes. And it makes the holes mad. Raging holes. Seriously. But that's not the gimmick here. The gimmick is that sandworm might decide to do something nasty if we wait long enough. So let's get a quick scan and find out. 3 hit. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get Aqua Raid for. So yes, if I had water skill, I could do something dangerous. Instead, it's going to do something dangerous to me. Quicksand. Not much damage, but yeah, you can see where this is going. Doesn't work like that, Golem. This game's gonna drain our hit points until we're drained out. Because it's a jerk like that. I only have one thing to say to that. Sword to the face! Don't you hate it when things play with your emotions? People playing with my emotions all the time. People telling me my shock whip isn't awesome. Okay, so it doesn't do that much damage. And that's the only real appropriate summon here. Just to get me some delicious hit points. Oh. So you want to start this again, huh? Sandworm, I'm gonna throw another sword in your face. Throwing swords in the face sounds like it should hurt. It's a good thing I have healing as a sub. But what can't be substituted is my love for whips. That sounds so wrong in so many different ways. So, what does he think about bells? Not very much. And I'm not going to take any chances and use magic on him. I'll tell you what it does later. And I don't need protection, so... Yep, you guessed it. A jerk to the face. I just like throwing stuff, don't I? I throw tantrums. I throw 5 ABP. Far more importantly, bridge. And you two stop acting like you did something important. Magma, aren't you forgetting about something though? That other chocobo you used to have? Yeah, you tell him to take care of the black chocobo. But don't even bother with Boko. Yeah, you left Boko there. Abandoning your pet and telling him to wait there. Poor dog. Boko is not a dog. Excuse me while I stop raging and continue on my journey. On this path. Now this is where the hard part comes. You have to look very closely to see which way the sands are flowing. Because if you go that way, something might happen. Some dry patches of land, finally. But even when you're getting slip and slided. Yeah, you had to fight enemies. Like Sand killers! They'll kill your sand. And sand boilers. They'll boil your sand. Where do I come up with this stuff? This game. That's what you come up with. Gotcha! You're mine. Why did I do that? Now I'll have to remember to keep Forest as a trainer, or else she might let go of that. Ahem. Captured monster. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, though. But until then, I can tame things to keep them calm. Calm a killer. The only killer around here is me. Yes, I'm a sand murderer. And that's what I've been waiting for. Twin! AKA Image. And we all know about images. Or at least, you do if you've been watching my videos. Image is all about creating a twin of yourself. There we go. And you shall see it in action in our next fight. I was going to say next video, but then I took a step forward. Yes, it gives you 2 images. And just like Final Fantasy IV, if you're familiar with that, they'll let you completely dodge a physical attack, which is very awesome. So until then, we fight on. And whip things into shape. Well, that's an insta-kill. Good thing it wasn't an insta-kill on us. That would have been a total party wipe. I've had too many of those. Yes, in the last 6 videos, I've had 2 wipes. That's disgusting. So while you're in the desert, make a hurricane. Sometimes the messages pop up, I can't read them. So I can't comment on what the ability may or may not do. But yeah, that twin ability will be godlike in the future. Until then, my godlike voice is going to tell you, Magmawk is saying good night. And if you do see sandworms, have a bucket of water nearby.